My favorite place in Atlanta? Let me see. What would I say my favorite place? Oh, okay. I know my favorite place is where I stay at.
I have lived in Atlanta all my life.
I've been living here for about 4 years.
Años, 9 años.
6 years and off and on since then.
Here for 2 years.
5 years. I was born here. I was born at Grady Hospital.
I've been here about 3 weeks.
I'm 27 now. I've been here 27 years. I done been other places, but I always come back home. This is home for me.
My favorite place in Atlanta is downtown Atlanta because it's just a great place to be, great atmosphere, a lot of things to do, a lot of new people, a lot of new venues to go to. I would say it's one of the greater cities because a lot of places around the world, I mean, I might sound arrogant by saying this, but they're not living like people in Atlanta. You know, the price of living is affordable. You can make it here. A lot of things are changing here, you know, and it comes with that change, it just brings more culture to the city.
The thing is, I mean, Piedmont Park and Decatur, I don't know how to say the core Decatur, I mean, kind of Midtown Decatur.
Gallery 992 was actually a arts venue that's free for patrons and open to specifically the West End historic Black community. It's not exclusive to the Black community, but it's for those families that have lived there all their lives. And it's started by the famous saxophonist Cabby Williams, who actually is a part of the band, the Tedeschi Trucks Band, and that's a folk band. That's not necessarily from Georgia, but Cabby Williams is from the West End neighborhood.
Like I say, my favorite place is Mercedes-Benz, you know, the stadium, new stadium, you know. And like I say, in Soul Vegetarian restaurant, you know, because I work here, I work for them.
One thing about Atlanta, there's so much to do. You can go to the theaters, see plays, different concerts, free concerts. In the summertime, there is always something to do. And in the wintertime, one place I always like to go is the Alliance Theater at Woodruff Arts Center. They have a Christmas Carol, and we try to go there every year, and we really enjoy that.
Well, actually, my favorite place was a club that's been torn down, so it was like 708. So right now, I don't really have a favorite place in Atlanta.
That's a good question. They done tore down all the old hoods, like they trying to make it good. They trying to like restore the vibe. I don't know. It's really hard. Like I don't know. I don't really want to say too much, but it's like they trying to make it good again. Like, okay, it used to be bad. It used to be hood. It ain't even. It's not even like that no more. You could really like the Grant Park area for example. I remember that used to be bad, like all black. It's a lot of Caucasian people living over there, people from different races and all that, walking dogs and all. You wouldn't have seen that like 10 years ago. So they really like, I guess you could say urbanizing it, something like that.
Mainly just, I see a lot of businesses coming to Midtown. I see a lot of families downsizing and moving their children and their lives back into the city. So it's been pretty exciting to watch.
It's become much more diverse. More spots, a new stadium, new restaurants, new opportunities, new business opportunities.
I've seen so many apartment buildings. I mean, even now they're constantly building and building and building, and I keep hearing about gentrification. And the homes along that area have changed so much, and they have beautiful, beautiful homes, and where a lot of blacks have lived there for years, and their great-grandparents may have had the house, and then the grandparents, and now they may have the house, and they're paid for. The houses are paid for, but the taxes are constantly going up. And when people come in and say, "Oh, we'll give you this much for the house," they're taking it, and they don't know how much it really is worth.
I don't know. It just seemed like you could go places or just meet people You know, it wasn't like, I don't know, right now, nowadays it seems like a lot of people are more guarded now. It's not quite as friendly now as it was then. It just seemed like it was more easier way to make and build and create relationships then.
I think there's a crazy statistic that talked about how 90% of the new developments in the past 2 years in Atlanta were all luxury developments. So it's just, I think that kind of pretty much sums it up. It's growth and development, but for who? And I think still, unfortunately, racially, ethnically, that's very inextricably linked with your socioeconomic status. So while I hope that Atlanta can still maintain the incredible cultural and socioeconomic diversity that I grew up with, I'm not sure if I can say that can be sustained.
A couple changes, you know. A lot of predominant black neighborhoods are starting to see a lot of different cultures, you know what I'm saying? It's not just one culture no more. It's a lot of different stuff that's put together now. It's like a mix.
They say no child left behind, but I feel like they're leaving children left behind.
The change they have me right now?
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's great. It's great for Atlanta. And we have so many new people coming here that I feel that, hey, welcome. Get the Atlanta spirit. Because I've been had it.
And I think that living in places where all kinds of cultures and ethnicities and backgrounds come together, I think that the end result of that is that my horizons are broadened and I learn a lot more than I would have if I had lived in a place where everybody was the same and did sort of the same things.
When I think about Atlanta, I think about our hospitality. Like, people are more courteous here than they are in other cities. We open the door for each other, you know. We brush up against each other. It ain't no type of beef or nothing because we slightly rubbed up against each other type stuff.
I mean, I think it's good. It's positive. I promote anything positive, so it's positive. In about 5 years, it's down there, it'd be like out here, I think.
Atlanta is it's a community. Like, we stick together. A lot of places you got everything that's divided and mixed up, but here it's all one family here. I mean, everywhere has this drama and trouble and everything like that, but down here we all come together. This is a family down here.